Yo, what's going on, buddy? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to talk about Ohio State's new hire of their running back coach. Obviously, Tony Alford left. He went to Michigan. We're not going to talk about that too much. If you want to see a video of me talking about that, I'll put a video up there if you want to go check it out. But like I said, Ohio State went on to hire a new running backs coach, Carlos Locklyn. He comes from Oregon. He's been to Oregon the past couple years. Before that, he was with Western Kentucky. He's had some very good rushing offenses the past couple of seasons. With Western Kentucky, he was up around the top FBS school in rushing. With Oregon the past couple of years, we've seen what they've done against Ohio State there a few years ago. They have always been a dominant run team. And even last year, surprisingly, with Bo Nix, how good that pass offense was, they were still a dominant run offense. So with Ohio State, we bring a dominant running backs coach, and Carlos coming over to Ohio State. He's going to be able to instill his will and teach guys like I said, Trayvon Henderson, Quinshon Judkins, and some of these other guys like that we see, Dallas Hayden. These guys are going to be able to learn from him, and they're going to be able to say, hey, Tony wants to leave. He wants to jump to the dark side. So be it. That's his choice. But hey, Carlos Locklyn, let's get to work. So what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to kind of discuss it. We're going to talk about Carlos's past, where he comes from, what kind of coach he is, and then how he can impact Ohio State and what we could do with this rush offense this year. Because what we saw last year, the pass offense was kind of okay with Kyle McCord, but the running offense was not there, especially with the offensive line. Can the offensive line improve? Can he help the offensive line? And we'll kind of go from there. So without further ado, if you're going to enjoy, as always, make sure you're going to drop a like onto the video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, now, like I said, Locklyn, he comes from Oregon. As you can see here, he spent the last 2 seasons with the Ducks, leading them to the number 30 rushing attack in the nation with 184.5 yards per game in 2023. And in 2022, he had the Ducks leading at the top, around 12th ranked in the rushing attack in the nation, averaging 215.77 yards per game under Locklyn. Whereas when you compare it with Tony Alford, the former running backs coach of Ohio State, and let me go ahead and say, Tony Alford, we appreciated every single moment he was with us. We wish he didn't leave, but the fact of who he went to, that's it's a big red flag for you, Tony. But like I was saying, as we see here, under Alford in the past 2 seasons, the Buckeyes ranked number 88 in the nation in 2023 and in number 32 in 2022, showing that he did kind of decline. Same thing with Oregon, same thing, they kind of declined, as you could see, from 2022 to 2023. But when you look at the lowest they got at number 30, whereas what we were, number 32 was our highest. Now, he's had a couple of stints in different teams or different schools the past couple of years. Like I said, he's been with Western Kentucky. He had that really good role there. They went for like a top FBS school in rushing that year. And as we can see right here, like it showed, Oregon last season, they averaged about 184.5 rushing yards for the season. Now, with that, that was 437 attempts and 5.9 yards per carry. When you scroll down, and I had to scroll a little bit, we get to Ohio State, where it has 431 rushing yards, rushing attempts, and then we have 1,800 yards and only 4.2 yards a carry, 138.8 yards a game. Now, I know you're going to point out the obvious. Well, look, Ohio State, look, in 2022, they were a little bit better. 2023, they stunk. Look at what Oregon, look what they had last season whenever they were actually pretty good rushing offense. And even the year before, they had Bo Nix, a star quarterback. I get that. Ohio State, when they were in 2022 and they had a top rushing offense, or at least was a little bit better, they had CJ Stroud. The defenses had to respect CJ. They had to back up. Safeties had to get back. They had to make sure they couldn't let CJ just pick them apart with the offense all over the field. When CJ Stroud, Marvin Harrison Jr. were just running, wreaking havoc all over the Big Ten, everywhere they went, they had to back up, they had to respect it, and it allowed running lanes for the running backs to get through. The offensive line could push people around, get to that second level, move the linebackers, and it was easy for them. Whereas last season with Kyle McCord, and I realized we're still kind of just killing a dead horse or hitting a dead cow, whatever you want to say. We're just beating up on Kyle McCord. But he was not a exceptional quarterback. He was not CJ Stroud. He was not Bo Nix. And when you have a quarterback like that the defenses don't really respect, and it's you can say it or flip it however you want. Kyle McCord was not respected by other defenses. They didn't respect him. They didn't respect his arm. They just pretty much knew what his whole game plan was. If as long as we don't let somebody just get butt naked open, we can beat this team. And we saw with Kyle McCord, he couldn't really just attack a team. There was a few instances, I will say, with Notre Dame, and then especially in the Michigan game, there was a few moments in the Michigan game where he was attacking the defense and he went after him, especially in that Notre Dame game. But like I said, they don't respect him. And with that, the run game, it pretty much got limited. Now, what's going to happen with this guy, Carlos Locklyn? I think he can bring a mean edge to this Ohio State offensive line and the running backs. I've already heard reports about one of the recruits, running back, that was possibly going to Oregon. He's already, I think, decommitted. Correct me in the comments if I'm getting that incorrect. But he's, I think, decommitted from Oregon. He's possibly on Ohio State's radar now to follow Locklyn to Ohio State. And Ohio State's running game is looking really good. Like I said, Trayvon Henderson, already been a 5-star. He's a baller with Ohio State. He's coming back for a senior season. He wants a natty before he leaves. Quinshon Judkins, the #1 transfer running back, coming to Ohio State. He's ready to come here. Every single player with Ohio State, they are wanting a natty. And Dallas Hayden just being a solid teammate, he come back and he's trying to help out this team. Now, the big thing for Ohio State going forward, how is this team going to look, especially whenever it comes to like a run to pass kind of combination? At the time of recording this, we're about a week and a half away from the spring game. So maybe when this video goes up, you might see the spring game. I don't know really when this video is going to go up, but when it does, if the spring game has happened already, you obviously know how the team's going to look. If the team has, or the spring game hasn't happened yet when this video goes up, that we'll then by then see how this team's going to look. If they're going to be a pass offense heavy, are they going to be a run heavy offense? What are they going to be? Are they going to just feed Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins the rock? Are they going to tell, whether it be Will Howard, Julian Sand, Aaron Nolan, whoever the quarterback, Devin Brown, whoever the quarterback's going to be going forward? I don't really know who's going to be. I don't think we're going to really find out anything at the spring game whenever it comes to like who's going to be the quarterback. It's going to be a long road till we get to that point. But to kind of wrap it up, here's my final points. I'm going to say this. I think this is a good hire, but I honestly don't think it really matters who the running back coach was. Because at the end of the day, it's like I said, if you have a strong running game, teams will come up, teams will attack the run, and then it allows your quarterback to then pick apart defense in the back end. If you have a good quarterback, that is going to help, because if you can get a run game going, you can attack the secondary. Oh, there comes the secondary. They're realizing, oh shit, they're attacking us. We got to get back. 2 safeties back. We can't let them pick us apart. Okay, now it opens up run lanes for your running backs to just take off. At least even 4 or 5 yards to carry. 2nd and 6, 3rd and 2, first down. You get what I'm saying? And I think Ryan Day understands that. He knows that, hey, I got to hit on my quarterback. Whether it's, like I said, Devin, Julian, Air, Christian, no matter who it is, Will, no matter who the quarterback is, he's got to get it right, because that's going to open up lanes for the running backs. It's going to make things easier. But like I said, good hire. I guess it's a good hire. I think Carlos will do good. He's going to be with us at least a year. I think they signed him to like a 5-year contract. Correct me in the comments. But it's going to be a good hire going forward, and we'll kind of see how it pans out. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully, guys did go ahead and enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure you can drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. If you wanted to watch the entirety of today's video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, do you think Carlos is a good hire, bad hire? Do you think Ohio State's running game is going to improve? Maybe not improve, be the same? Whatever your complete opinion is, leave your complete opinion down in the comment section down below. Be more local to talk about with you guys. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so, and do not forget to hit that little notification bell to be notified second I post. But without further ado, this has been Dylan Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.